Yo, what is going on, guys? It is A-Roz and I am back with another video. So for this video, we got a very interesting story to tell. So if you're not a big fan of college basketball, if you are, great, but if you're not, you definitely want to hear this. It's a very interesting story, and let's just jump right into it. So if you weren't aware, just a few days ago, Alabama nearly defeated Minnesota in college basketball. And they were playing a 3-on-5. Alabama only had 3 players on the court and, playing against 5 Minnesota players. So let's, break down how this came to be. Okay, so this is how the craziness began. So with 13 minutes and 39 seconds left in the second half, apparently the two starting teams, started some sort of scuffle, and the entire Alabama bench just wasn't having it, and they sort of rushed the court and got in on it themselves. And as a result, I'm not sure if this is too harsh, but I mean, the referees, they ejected the entire Alabama bench from the team. So all that was left was the 5 starters for Alabama. All right, so if you're watching, you're thinking, all right, at least we still have our 5 starters. We still have a chance to win this game. It was a fairly close game. It was only 57-50 at the time of this, brawl that went down. So here's where things take a turn for the worse for Alabama. So Alabama sophomore Dazon Ingram fouled out with 11 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock, leaving Alabama with only 4 players available to play. The unfortunate luck for Alabama continues only a minute later in the game at the 10-minute 41-second mark, when Alabama was trailing 65-54, and freshman John Petty, very talented freshman I should say, probably their second best player other than Colin Sexton, rolled his ankle and had to be helped off the court. Okay, so at this point, Alabama only has 3 available players to play against 5 Minnesota players, including Minnesota's bench. So significantly outnumbered, and according to Rule 3, Section 1, Article 3 of the NCAA rulebook, it says, quote, "When there is only 1 player participating for a team, that team shall forfeit unless the referee believes that both teams still have an opportunity to win." So basically, that's just what happened. There was no forfeit, and they had to play 3-on-5 for the rest of the second half. It turns out, though, the funny part about this is that Alabama actually outscored Minnesota after this happened. They outscored Minnesota in the second half of the game, 55-48. Unfortunately, they couldn't put the cherry on top. They ended up losing the game by 5 points, 89-84. But honestly, playing a 3-on-5 and only losing by 5 when they were down almost 15 points, when this first occurred, that's a win in my book, and obviously it's going to be a win in their book. I mean, look, that was a really tough, hard-fought effort by them, and shout out to Colin Sexton. That guy is for real. He's definitely going to be a top 10 pick in the draft, in my opinion. Definitely one of the most dynamic, if not the most dynamic guard in this draft class. He dropped 40 points in this game, so shout out to him. And yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Stay tuned for much more on the way. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.